So, Sugar, this question is from Miss Akina Long Benton. And it says, Granny J, assuming that you are retired, what career path did you take? Sugar, what black woman you know retires? Girl, I ain't retired. Ain't no such thing as retired. I know they might say, you retire when you get to be 62, 63. Baby, look at here. The black woman is the workhorse of the black community. So ain't nobody retiring. Now, what I did before I got to be the age that I am, the ripe old age that I am, well, I did quite a few things. I was a teacher. I was a social worker. I was, and still is, a cook. Well, I worked in the store. But I guess you may want to know what my career path, that's what you said. You said, assuming that you are retired, what career path did you take? Okay, so by career path, I have been all of my life a nurturer of the babies. I had a daycare, Sugar. That's why so many people know Granny J. I had a daycare, and I cared for the babies. But ain't no retiring nowhere in my future. Because as long as I can move these bones, Sugar, I'm going to be moving these bones. Did you hear me? When I see the good Lord, I'm going to be able to say, I did what you told me to do with the gifts you gave me. Baby, when I see the Maker, he going to say, well done, Granny J. You is for sure enough, my good and faithful servant. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hey, yes, he is. Matter of fact, Akina Long Benton, this here is a good time for praise break. I can't do this for too much longer. So this question is from Miss Daphne Tucker. And the question is, Granny J, what is wrong with the men out here? Why do you think they have commitment issues? Sugar, we got some real problems. Miss Daphne, I'm going to tell you, when we get the answer to this all sold up, me and you both, baby, going to be rich. Do you hear me? You and me both is going to be rich. But I'm going to tell you, when your question came across my email, I got to think about that thing. And I said, why is it that men don't want to commit? And it come to me. It come to me, Miss Daphne. They don't want to commit, Sugar, because they don't have to commit. Look at here. If you walk down any street or back road, and you see a young woman, and they don't have to be very young. She could be 15, 16, she could be 26, 36, 46, baby, I done seen them 56. And all of their goodies and treats is hanging out for the world to devour. So, this is the situation. Ain't no man gonna commit to you unless he is required to commit to you. This ain't for you, Miss Daphne. This for anybody that's listening. If you require him to commit, he'll commit. Now, if you come against somebody and you say, well, he is the one, and you require him and he still don't commit, that lets you know he ain't the one. Find you somebody who will celebrate you, not tolerate you, because you need and deserve to be tolerated. If you bring your best to the table, Sugar, you better take the best from the table. And if he can't bring the best, get up and find you another table. So this question is from Tammy Lynn Montgomery, Mangoberry. Tammy Mangoberry, ain't nothing like no Mangoberry, baby. Woo-hoo! Okay, it's a Granny J, where do they serve the best fried chicken? Sugar, I don't know where you situated, Me, myself, I'm here in Michigan, you see. I'm in Yanktown, Michigan. That's where I am. And I'm going to tell you where they serve the best fried chicken in Yanktown. The best fried chicken, Tammy, in Yanktown is at my dinner table. It's at my dinner table, Tammy. That's what the best fried chicken in this hip hop is. Because, baby, when I get through salting that, I ain't going to tell you what I'll do to it. Because I want you to come and taste it yourself. But, if you can't get here, because if I remember correctly, I believe you situated somewhere down there in the Delta, near the Delta. So, you may not be able to get here right quick. But since you can't get here right quick, you won't have none of my chicken. But when you get here, I'm going to make you some. Meanwhile, for those of you who are in the Yanktown area, the best chicken, baby, the best chicken you're going to have on the palate of your mouth is right there on the corner of Auburn Avenue and Paddock Street. It's called Nick's Corner. Sugar, I don't know what Mr. Nick is putting in that chicken, but if I didn't know no better, I'd say it was crack. Because I'm telling you, if you go get a piece of chicken on Monday, you're going to be back again on Tuesday. If you go on Tuesday, you're going to be over there again on Tuesday night. I'm telling you, that's how good that chicken is. If I didn't know him, I swear he was lacing it with crack. But I know him. He's good to the community. And so Granny J know him, so I know he wouldn't put no crack in that chicken. But whatever he put in it, he need to sell it in the can. Do you hear me? Especially for these young ones around here that don't cook nothing. They don't cook nothing. You hear me? Can't cook nothing. Couldn't cook nothing if their life depended on it. If you find that you one of them people that can't cook, get on over there to Nick's Corner. Tammy might go with you. Huh, Tammy? Get on over to Nick's Corner and get you some of that chicken. And while you're at it, tell him to throw you one of them waffles on there. Baby, he make a platter with chicken and waffles that I found a hard time trying to turn down. I'm telling you. Go on over there and tell Nick to give you some chicken and put your waffle on there, Tammy. Next time you're in the area, I'll pay for it. Just put it on my tab. Put it on my tab. Okay, this question is from Denari, oh Lord, Denari Williams, I believe you say. Denari Williams, I believe it is. Baby, forgive me if I done messed up that name. What is, okay, Denari Williams, from California, A. It say, Granny J, what do you think that reality TV is doing for gospel artists? Is it making us look worse as Christians? Lord, let me take the first one. What do you think is doing, reality TV is doing for gospel artists? Making them rich. Making them rich, sugar. That's what it's doing for gospel artists. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nor heard no mess like that on TV on a regular basis. Have you? I ain't never seen nothing like that, baby. When I first saw them folk on there, I said, what is the Lord gonna crack the sky? Crack the sky, but he didn't crack it. That don't mean he ain't going to. That don't mean he ain't going to. Baby, they making a whole lot of money. Do you hear me? Whole lot of money. That's what it's doing for them. Now, is it making us look worse as Christians? Sugar, I believe so. Because they ain't never looked no worse to me. So I'm going to say yeah. Because I figure this right here. If your job, if your calling, as you say, is to reach the souls and bring souls into the kingdom and to grow God's flower bouquet of people, then you need to be focusing on that and not focusing on being online, being on TV, trying to get you some followers because you are want to be superstar preacher. What is that? I ain't never heard, seen, nor heard no lacks of it in all my life. So, to answer your question, Mr. Denari Williams, is what it's doing for them, it is making them rich. But I tell you what, they won't get none of my money. Nielsen will never put me, them Nielsen folk, they'll never say Granny J like this reality show, because Granny J don't waste no time on none of them. I ain't got time for fake reality because I'm fooling with real reality. How about you? Now this one, sugar, is from Latanya McKern. Latanya McKern say, Granny J, ooh, Granny J, why are church services so long? Girl, I've been wanting to know the same thing. I don't know if they stalling until the restaurant open. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you this. My Lord and Savior don't need 3 hours to talk to me while I'm sitting there looking at you. Do you hear me? Baby, if you sing a song, do a prayer, hug a neck, turn in your tithes and your $5 offering, all that can be done in 20 minutes. I don't know what take them that long to do whatever they're doing, but I'm going to tell you the truth. If you got a family to take care of, if you got a mate to take care of, sugar, an hour and a half, 2 tops ought to be all you spending at a church on a Sunday morning unless them folk is with you. Because your first, I'm going to tell you. Now, y'all might say, Granny J, you're wrong, but I'll stand up to anybody and say this here. Your first ministry is to your family. Now, I don't know how you minister to your family if your family is somewhere else and you sit up in a spot for 7 hours waiting on them to take up the second offering. I can't do it. Oh, I just can't. I can't, baby. So, I don't know why they so long, Latanya. If you find out, tell somebody else. I don't want to know. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to be sitting up in those 3 or 4 hours while you practice, I don't know, for the spelling bee. I don't know what they're doing up in there. But I won't be up in there that long. Hour and a half, 2 hours is all I need to give you. The rest of the time with Jesus is about me and him. It ain't got nothing to do with you. And so I don't need to be sitting up around you while I have my talk with the Master. Now, this one is from Sherelle Youngblood. Sherelle Youngblood says, Granny J, what is the meaning of black pride? And do you see anything in the youth today? My goodness. Baby, black pride to me ain't never looked better than it did when we was wearing afros, dashikis, and bell bottoms. Baby, that was a time when I'm telling you, everybody knew you was proud to be black, and ain't nobody said it better than that James Brown. Ooh, wait! That James Brown was fine in his day. Do you hear me? That's where he got mixed up on all them drugs and crazy women. Woo! James loved drugs and crazy women. That was his downfall. Drugs and crazy women. He loved that. But I tell you what, ain't nobody made the black community more proud than James Brown when he got there and said, say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud! Hey, I'm black and I'm proud. Make you want to, woo, be loud. Ooh, I'm black and I got caught up. That was a time when we was proud to be black. We understood what it was to be recipients of the same blood of them folk that came over here on them in the bellies of those boats and in the belly of them ships. Huh? That took a certain kind of person to withstand all that happened in them waters, huh? And to withstand all of the abuse that they took from them slave ship owners and slave captains, ship captains and what have you. Not to even mention what they took when they got here and what they had to, what our ancestors had to endure once they got over here on this side, you see. There was a time black pride meant, and still to me means that you understand that you are a recipient of this bloodline and therefore a recipient of some of the most ingenious and strong peoples that ever walked this here earth. That's what black pride means to me. Now your next question is whether or not I see it in the young people. That's interesting. That's very interesting, Miss Youngblood. I do see it in some of them, yeah. Yeah, because I see quite a few young and up and coming artists, you see, and I can tell they're very prideful about some of the things that they say and some of their lyrics and their content or what have you. And then I also see some that get involved in their communities, and so they're somewhat activists in their own way. So I do see some. Now I see a whole bunch of other stuff that is disrespectful and almost an affront, huh? It's offensive to the same bloodline that I'm talking about. I see a lot of that in the young people, but it's that means that you and I and people like us have a bigger job to do. We have a job, and our job is to help to make these young people see and understand. You didn't just walk up out of the earth and become who you are. You are a recipient of a bloodline that you should be extremely proud of because it is worthy of your pride and your attention. That's what I believe, Miss Youngblood. I believe, yes, I see it in some of you, not enough, but that's our job. That's for me and you to convince them, to explain to them, to make sure they understand that they got a responsibility to this blood, huh? A responsibility to do your part. Do your part for your community. I know that was a long one, Miss Youngblood, but I want to make sure that we touch it and give it the respect that it's due. Huh? I hope you don't get mad at me. Well, sugars, that's all we got time for today. But I tell you, I sure did enjoy it, and I enjoyed your questions, so thank you for sending them. And look at here, you all who did forgot to send your question and didn't get around to send your question and send your question to the wrong place, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Please send your questions to goaskgrannyj@gmail.com. That's goaskgrannyj@gmail.com. Or when we put the pictures, when we put the video up on the thingamajiggy, y'all can respond to the questions on the computer. Yeah, you can respond in 2 ways. So I'll see you then, y'all. I'm going to see you every last Friday of the month. Don't forget it. Every last Friday of the month. And until we see each other, oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure that you do your subscriptions. Your subscriptions on YouTube. Do the Granny J subscription, or subscribing, or prescription. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and do that so you can get the program in your email. And until I see y'all again, look at here. Y'all stay out of trouble.